Hi everyone, it's Hilary from Pink Bubble Cards here. Welcome back to my craft room. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you. If you enjoy paper crafts, please consider subscribing and please click the like button below. So I am hopping on today, I'm going to make a quick card. My stash of cards is depleted, and so I do need to sort of restock my stack of cards for all different occasions. So I thought I would do a very quick card, and I thought I would also bring you up to date with other things that I've been making. So I have this old coffee jar that I've got flowers, I keep some flowers in, and I thought I'm going to use these. So I'm not going to use these are solid. I thought I'd use these. They're quite a nice colour. So I'm going to just choose maybe half a dozen all together. Or maybe just 5. I could just put these together like that. So I want just a nice clean card. We'll do for a lady. We'll just do happy birthday. So I have got here a standard 4x6, I think. Yeah, 4x6, and I cut a piece of plain white card at 5.5 by 3.5, and I don't know if it's showing up. I've scored it 3 times that way and then 3 times that way, and so that is going to go on there. I wonder if I should put a little bit of card underneath that. I think I might. What about this card? So I could actually just do a little mat around there. Let me just do that. So I have been doing all sorts of things. We have got a new fish tank, an aquarium, and so it was in a charity shop, and the deal was so good I couldn't resist it. Because I know how expensive, I'd had aquariums in the past, and I know how expensive these things can be. So my husband wasn't exactly overjoyed with it, but now we've got it and it's set up. He does enjoy it. So I've got some fish, and oh my word, they must have been pregnant when I bought them, because I've now got baby fish. And apparently they might get eaten by the adults. I've also got guppies, male guppies, and they are horrendously aggressive, and it does sort of upset me when I see how much the male guppies are harassing the platies, who are both male and female. So this is quite a steep learning curve, because we now know how to sex a platy, and we also need to figure out how to get the guppies to stop fighting. Everything. I mean, they just chase the platies around incessantly. And so I've been online and I've checked, and yes, guppies are terribly aggressive if you get all males together. Apparently platies breed like rabbits, and I don't know. So I don't know why the guy at the shop didn't say, because I said we got 6 platies first and we were thinking about getting guppies. He could have said, I think, that, you know, they don't get on very well. So yeah, I'm just going to have to wait and see how this tank develops. And of course things change over time, so nowadays you've got to do these various water tests. Somebody's told me that I should only use rainwater when I'm topping up my tank, when I do the water change. I should use rainwater. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. We're doing everything at the moment by the book. We do a water test and we change the water a third once a week. Let me see if I get that straight. And then we, clean them out as best we can. So I think that bunch is big enough. I'm going to put a big dollop of glue here for the flowers, and I'm going to snip off the stems because we just don't need them. So let's put these, maybe put a little bit too much glue in, do you think? Oh, that's not snipped. Got Cat here in it. Cat's been jumping up on the desk every time I try and do something. She jumps up. So I'll put that there. There we go. So I've also been doing other things. I've started doing a bit of knitting, started doing a bit of sewing. Nothing too much though. Right, so I'm going to use this heat embossing powder, and we'll just heat emboss Happy Birthday up here. So yes, I've been doing all sorts. Of course, the garden, we are in central Scotland, and the weather has been warm but very overcast. We have not had a lot of sun. The rivers are really low. It's just been grey, I would say, this year. We've had quite a grey. We've had the odd days of sunshine, but honestly not a lot. And as I say, the rivers are really low, so it's not enough that would replenish the rivers. Okay. Now, I'm just going to use this to catch. So the other thing I've been doing is I've joined a local crafting group. Let me get a brush. There's a group that meets twice a month, and people bring along various crafting projects. Nobody says it's got to be sewing or knitting or anything like that. That's not taken there. Now, can you see how that's not worked? This is where it can get a bit awkward. So instead of re-stamping it and then messing up the whole thing, I've got a pen. Let me just brush all this into there. I've got a pen that we can use to now thin edge gently. Let's try that again. See if that'll work. There we go. Well, it's a bit thicker, but it was the thin one. So, very simple card. I like the simplicity. I like having the score lines. It does give it a bit of texture. Keep it simple, nice and light. So I will heat emboss that once I've done the video. So let me tell you, I got a sewing machine. I don't know if I've said that in another video. I got a sewing machine from Facebook Marketplace, and it is amazing. It does some really fancy stitches. So I had borrowed my daughter's sewing machine, and I made a dress for the girls. So I'm now in the process of making the second dress, and I've been looking at sewing patterns, and I don't know, I don't really have time. I don't really have a lot of time. I don't know why, but it's difficult. So let me show you what I've been knitting. So I got a magazine, and this kit was in the magazine. So there's a pineapple, an apple, an orange, and cherries. I did do a sheep, which was awful, and a chick. And my girls have taken them away already. So now what I've done is, because these are very quick and easy, and that's honestly what I need. My hands are pretty swollen, they're pretty sore. I'm not getting to straighten them too much. But so these are quick and easy. I can sit and do these as I watch the television. So what I've done now is I've knitted a few and just left them empty so the girls can help me stuff them and stitch them up, and they'll be able to join in with that. So that's my little knitting project. So actually in the magazine it had all the wool, it had all the instructions, not only for the fruit but also for animals. They go through the seasons of the year, and so they've got spring chicks and lambs, and then they've got Halloween, and they've got winter reindeer, etc, etc. So I just thought, oh, it'll be a fun little project to do. They do sew faces on the front of these. I don't know if I'll bother. As soon as, if the girls come up, they'll just take them and then they'll be away with them. So that's that. So I hope you're well. I am going to hopefully do more videos, and I will try and participate in more giveaways, etc. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you're all keeping well, and I will see you all very soon in the next video. Bye for now.